Hello. I decided to go through some of my recent finds and purchases and listens. I found this 10 to Survive. This is some kind of soundtrack to the animated movie from 1980. There's a lot of great Italian composers, all the masters: Nino Rota, Luis Bacalov, Franco Evangelisti, Ennio Morricone and Egisto Macchi. Here a lot of over 50 minutes to listen, and there is also a sheet where is the 10 principles to the children's rights. But yeah, this is really diverse album. There's a lot of great melodies, great singing, kind of chants, choir singing. There is also a great experimental tracks by Evangelisti. All 5 composers do 2 tracks on this. I have not seen this animated movie, but the music is fantastic. This is a bit shabby looking cover. This is actually contains 5 different 7 inches from the quite known Hungarian folk ensembles. There is Kolinda, Musikas, Sebe, Mehkerek and Delibab ensemble. Yeah, there's, of course, it would be nice to own those 5-7 inches, but they're harder to get than this compilation of those. They have actually quite great covers, those 7 inches, but yeah, this is a bit lame. And I quite rarely pick classical, and they are usually not so good. This was great find. Shostakovich Symphony number 2. So this is the theme in this symphony is the execution of Stepan Razin. He was some figure in 16th or 17th century in Russia. This is a really powerful and effective soundtrack. It has some typical classical music with soprano and tenor singing, but also it has some movie soundtrack feeling, and also some little hints to the symphonic metal stuff, and yeah, very nice. So this is composed in 1927, and this version by Czech Philharmonic Orchestra is from 1968. Great record. This is something my local record store recommended, and I grabbed it. This is a female Guatemalan cellist, Mape Fratti. Some little avant-garde India vein. She also singing voice is quite fragile, but very full of emotion and quite nice voice. This was only version was blue vinyl. Yeah, really nice. This was released last year. I've really enjoyed this work. This one I have owned maybe a year or so. This Silvano Busotti's work, and there is only Andrea Sentazzo with his percussions. It is very difficult to understand, very minimal and avant-garde, maybe some kind of music concrete with percussions. There is some diagrams that don't tell anything to me. Yeah, I just thought this is by Ictus label, and there was Sentasso, and thought that this could be interesting, and it is, but it's really difficult, so I tried to understand it. This is my latest pick, or I waited this a couple of weeks because this Estonian Tanu Naiso album it sold out in my local store, and it took a couple of weeks to get back to the stock. This is fantastic jazz funk library music kind. There is a Estonian keyboard wizard, quite experienced player, and he plays with some younger Finnish jazz musicians in this record. There is also some upcoming releases on this. This is Norwegian Jazz Aggression label, and their studio is in Finland, I guess. There is compilation of the Ethiopian soul funk singer Ayelf Mesvin. There's a couple of these compilations of his works from 7 inches or cassettes. This is really big band style soul funk, quite aggressive, and the singing is really a rebel, love or hate, like vocals by Mesvin, but yeah, when you get used to it, and I guess it reflects the time of 70s Ethiopian. There were some political issues. It comes with a great booklet, lot of many pages of text and pictures. I have not read this all yet, but I will. There's one really weird story. I read it from here. So there was a gentleman who said that he is a fan of Mesvin, and he pulled a huge revolver gun and said to Mesvin, I will give you 1 month from today to write your own music and perform as yourself. Otherwise, I will break your legs and make sure that the only job you will have is to be a chicken farmer. Then he handed me 1,500 beer and so on. Yeah, that was a really weird story if that's true. Next one is René Clemensitz. This I haven't not listened to yet, but I guess it's some kind of medieval ancient style music. I hope it's good. This is South American Ronnie Won named artist. This is from 1969. Some kind of hybrid between Western and Latin American psychedelia. It has a great production, great playing, great tracks, great melodies, but I think it lacks maybe something Factor X to me, but it's not a bad album. This is also a bit maybe monotonic. This would be better for me if this was instrumental folk phase. This is a nice cover though. Arabic Songs and Dances by Camis El Fino. This is a revisit. This cover reminds me of upcoming summer. Claudio Rocci, one of my favorite Italian artists. This is not maybe his best work, but it contains really beautiful moments and some Eastern influence, raga-like tracks. It kind of, you can tell that he was in the future moving to India and become a Hare Krishna and yeah, nice album. Then one revisit CD, Ahura Mazda, Dutch, original from 1970. Fantastic Eastern influence, experimental jazz, jam band. Great stuff. And then I found this from my CDs, this compilation by label Meteor City, and background was the Ararat Argentinian band. Thanks for watching. Bye.